Farmer Dre back at it. We are out here in the Blackberries with Isaac. That's why he's mocking me here when I'm saying that stuff. But today we are lifting up the trellis arms on the Blackberries. So the nice thing about this system is you're taking advantage of phototropism. Phototropism is where the plant is growing up towards the sun, and in the fall or early spring we laid them down flat so that the canes, whenever warmed up and they broke dormancy, they go ahead and bud up towards the sun and flower. And now they're almost done pollinating. The last buds are now opening up, but the canes are still growing the other way. So we're lifting up the trellis arms here so that the berries can be on this side. So we got 22 rows, or actually 20 rows left. We just got them doing those two over there. And we're lifting them all up, and then we're got to pull one last wire and start training them to the RCA trellis system. So Isaac lifts up the first one. Isaac, what are you doing, man? And then I'm just walking through here to the next one. And these are all the new prima canes growing here. This is why we're rushing to do this. We got to train all these down flat. So I am just coming through here, lifting them up. And then we got the whole entire arm coming up. And we have to come through and mow. So it's about time we're doing this. So there's a lot of set berries on here, as you can see here. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, here we go. These are all set berries right there. They're gonna be another 20 to 30 days. They'll be a nice fruit. This is what we don't want to see. You know, these prima canes there are just so vigorous this time of year. So there's, come through, pick them up, and then we will get them all done. Oh, jeepers. There you go. So it goes pretty quick. We'll probably finish this row in a few minutes here. But the only problem that we see, or I'm seeing so far, is these new canes. We have to go ahead and train them towards the west there. So we're gonna have to see how we figure that out. And you want to keep 2 or 3 of these bigger prima canes coming up here, because these are gonna go ahead and train them. We'll go ahead and train them to the wall here. So that 4th or 5th one, I may or may not leave it. We'll see. We'll knock that bridge when we get there. So this is what I mean by the plants are growing up towards the sun. So everything's growing this way. So now that we lift it up, they're going to be a little deformed. All of the leaves are going to do, they're going to go ahead and flip this way. And that's it. So it's a pretty cool system. Like I mentioned, still flowering. We got green berry set. Like I said, another month or so we'll be harvesting out of here. So we got to come through and mow. And the reason we did the landscaping fabric is to keep the weeds down. I mean, that's the beauty of having the fabric there, because we just got to come through with the mower, mow that up and down, and that's it. So it's moving slowly, but it's going. Alrighty, so just got done lifting all of them, and just can see here on the trellis, the space is not filled up all the way. I mean, in the first year of growing, we're just trying to grow the canes, a healthy root system. But hopefully this year we're gonna go ahead and fill up the whole entire trellis system, and next year will be our full 100% harvest. So right now I'm gonna get the brush hog and the mower and kind of mow up and down these rows, and then we have to finish off the last wire there, and hopefully we will start training them before too long. We've been getting a lot of rains. I mean, today it already rained 3 or 4 times. They're just sporadic rains. It's really humid out right now, so it's just miserable. miserable conditions to work in. But hopefully next week, they say it's supposed to clear up and be up in the 80s. So hopefully we'll get some more stuff done then. But the soil is so saturated with water, everything is just a big mess out here. And you know, the strawberries, they're still coming on strong there, but it's just nothing like this weather. So I got done with the brush hogging there, but I only did a few rows because our zero turn is actually in the shop, and it's a pain to try to get really close to the end of the fabric there with the brush hog. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait until the zero turn is done, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue mowing with that. Like I mentioned earlier, our weather has been very sporadic. I'm in rain every few hours and stuff for the past week. So I'm doing now, I gotta close up the high tunnels here so that the wind doesn't take off the top plastic. Because if you don't close the high tunnels, then the wind could come from underneath and pick up the plastic from the top and rip it out of the screws and bolts. So that's what I gotta do right now. So but I gotta come through and stake these again. It's been a while. And on that end, we had some monster tomatoes in the second high tunnel. There's a few there, but these plants have just been, I've just been feeding them, fertilizing and watering them, but other than that, I haven't had the time to actually come through and stake them and do all that good stuff. So, getting too busy this time of year. This is why it's nice to have the automatic system, like in the other high tunnel. We do have the machine right here, but we just haven't had the time to put it up and everything. Man, oh man, we're supposed to get more rain, and tomorrow's 100% chance. And then on Friday, sunny until, I mean, they call all next week. I only have a 10-day forecast on my phone, so I can only see up to 10 days. And for the next 10 days after tomorrow, we're gonna have clear skies, sunny, so hopefully the strawberries will be done by then. Or we'll be finished picking the last strawberries. And we gotta plant all of these. Cucumbers, zucchini, squash, tomatoes, and peppers out in the field. So that we'll get them out of the greenhouse and kind of shut off this greenhouse for the summer. Until next spring, we won't have to do much to it. This spring has been so cloudy and wet. I mean, early on in March and April, it was beautiful and nice. But now May was just a terrible month. And you know, usually with tomatoes, we should be picking a couple 100 pounds a week. But since it's been so cloudy, they haven't been ripening. I've probably been picking 50 to 100 pounds a week now, and it's been slower. Like I said, hopefully next week, sun's gonna be out, you know, all day long and not just for a couple of hours, and stuff will dry up and get some more stuff done. But overall, we can't control the weather, and that's the bottom line. The beauty of automation. All I gotta do here is wait until it goes up, turns off, and now I'm done. Anyways, this is gonna be pretty much it for today. It's kind of windy. I'm going to the high tunnel here, try to block off some of that wind. But if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video if you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day. We will see you next time.